I'm back again. This is just a short one. This for a few kids who follow me on social media, say kids, young lads, and who have messaged, and some have written letters. Obviously, I'll give you advice. It's advice that I don't actually listen to. Well, it's the opposite of what I do. But I'm gonna expand on that now. For those who don't know, I'm in Hull Prison. That's what these are. These are bars, prison bars. If you see me keep looking that way, that's because I'm looking to make sure no prison officers are coming through my door. And yeah, so anyway, this is just for them people who have messaged me, right, or contacted me. Do you know what, right? See, prison life is fucking just, it's no life whatsoever. Like, I'm locked in this room 23 hours a day. I don't really do anything other than read and write, and that's it. I've got to tell you, but I don't really watch it. So I just read and write, and that's what I mean by it's no life. Like, you get your friends who tell you that prison's easy. They go, you get out of jail. I've heard it myself when I was a kid. You hear the old lads going, yeah, prison's fucking easy, it's fucking blah blah blah. It's coming from someone who spent years and years and years in prison, all my teenage years, my 20s, 30s. Prison is not easy. Like, anyone that tells you it is are fucking chatting bollocks, right? Because it really isn't. And what I mean by that is, your mind, everyone adjusts to the environment they're in, right? Like, no matter what situation you're in, whether you've been fucking kidnapped in Colombia or fucking you're sat in a fucking solitary confinement, your mind adjusts to it and accepts it, right? But that doesn't mean that it's easy. It just means that you've accepted it. Now, let me tell you, so when your friends go, oh yeah, you've got tellies, PlayStations, no amount of materialistic things can take away the other side of it. The other side, what they're failing to tell you, right? So they go, oh yeah, you've got PlayStations, whatever. What are they failing to tell you? They're forgetting to tell you that you're fucking locked in a cell all day, every day. It doesn't matter what materialistic things you've got in your cell. You cannot go to the shop to buy something, right? You're around fucking smackheads all fucking day, right? Dickhead prison officers, right? Who are on power trips, who think they're some sort of god because they've got a set of keys, right? On top of that, you're missing out on so many good times with your friends, your family. On top of that, if you continue coming to prison, you will do what happened to me when I was a kid. And I had fucking brilliant friends. And over the years, I get out of prison, be back in, and then naturally they go their own way. And we just lost contact over the years because I'd normally just wouldn't be in contact with anyone when I was in prison anyway. When you get out, everyone is sort of fractured and gone their own way anyway, or like Spain, Dubai, or whatever, different parts of England. So you lose out on good friends, family. Like, there's so much you lose out on, into even like just little moments of just being able to just chill out and just me. Like, even with girls, like when I look and think over the years, like when I think about the girls that I've been with, right, and like in relationships with or whatever, I think it's always tended to break up when I've been in prison. When I thought, you know what, I'll just cut contact. Even my baby's mum, my son, when I look at my son, I think, I've wasted so many years of his life in prison. Lucky enough for me, I've got a fantastic baby's mum. I haven't been with her for 10 years, but like, I couldn't have asked for a better baby's mum, really, because she's raised my son to be a fucking amazing, lovely lad. When I ask him what he wants to be when he's older, he says a boxer or a businessman, so I'm happy with that. Because his focus is just on legit stuff, and that's how I've always tried to guide him, even though I can't guide him as much as I'd like to. But as I said, my Africa stuff is what is trying to make me sort of have some sort of redemption for the bad influence of being on my son. So hopefully when I get out and I'm able to achieve what I want to achieve in Africa, that's my main goal. But that's just to have some sort of positive influence on my son's life. But putting that aside, to you young kids who are there, follow me. I know he's following because I put some fucking mad videos up. Some videos people won't agree with and say he's a fucking I don't like him. But one minute someone will like me, 1 week the next minute they dislike me because I posted something what I haven't actually thought. My ADHD head on me, right, doesn't fucking think before it does something. Hence why I'm sat in a fucking cell now, right? So I might post something and then you'll see it disappear offline about a week later where I've sat there and thought, hang on, I shouldn't have posted that. But I know the young people who follow me, just like the videos I post, but then that's the reason why you do follow me. But the advice I want to give you is that if you're in school, educate yourself as much as possible. I say this to my son, education is like the new fucking thing what birds love as well, right? If you want any incentive to educate yourself, know the fucking women love a lad who's educated. That's a fact. When I was a kid, we used to tell one of the clever kid up in class, call him a teacher's pet and whatever else, right? But nowadays, it's good to be educated, right? If you can go to school and you can learn one thing a day, right? And you leave school and you know... Yeah, 1 second, bro.
Yes, mate, I get on.
Yeah, 1 minute, mate. Nice one. Sorry, that's me. Yeah, if you can go to school, and you can educate yourself and learn one thing a day, then your day's not wasted. Save you messing around in class. Save that for break time or lunch time, whatever you call it these days. Right, and just educate yourself. Just focus on learning as much as you can. And the reason why, the benefits to that, obviously, if you want any incentive, obviously you get birds from being educated. But the main thing is that when you get older, it gives you more opportunities, allows you to have more avenues and roads to go down. So what I mean by that is, when you get older, you'll be able to set up your own business and have people working for you. So what that means is people are working for you, do you know what I mean? So you're letting money work for you, you're not working for money, because when you set that business up, people are working for you, and that's it. And you can do that when you're educated. You can't do that when you're not educated, and this is the thing. And just try and educate yourself as much as possible. Prison life is no fucking life, and I say that, right, being sat in this jail, it's so fucking fake. And like, even your friends, when you claim to be loyal, as I said, they are, bro, I'd die for you. They won't die for you. They won't be there when you're in fucking jail. They'll be fucking gone. Half of them will probably be looking to shag your bird. That's a fact, right? And they're only loyal to the money, 90% of people, right? And that's the truth. But as I said, just focus on your education. I'm really in no position to try and give you advice, but the only thing I can do is just tell you my mistakes. Because I wasn't educated when I was a kid, because I had ADHD and dyslexia. I was dyslexic. So I wasn't educated. I only started to educate myself when I come to prison, was reading and writing. But yeah, as I said, this jail life is no life whatsoever. So yeah, just try and focus just on legit positive stuff, and that's it. In a bit.